For 2018, I'm trying to ride a motorcycle every day and document every day that I do. So far, I haven't missed any days. Hashtag 365 motorcycle. This is 3 days of that journey. Day 280 through 282.
And we're back.
We're back.
Yep.
Yep.
Today is the 7th of October. Sunday. And riding with Mrs. Smith and Laura the Explorer. What are you riding, Mr. Smith?
I am riding the Black Widow, the F700 GS.
I'm riding the 599. And what's Laura riding her? ST. Is it a 3 for that? Yeah, it is a 3.
Yeah.
ST3. Yep, her Ducati.
ST3 Sport.
Oh, it's an S.
Yep. I believe.
I don't know. Well, I have to look into that. I didn't think they made a ST3S. But I only thought they did that with the 4.
Oh, maybe.
Yep. So it's kind of interesting. 3 different manufacturers, 3 different engine configs today. I'm riding the inline 4. You got the parallel twin. And Laura's got the V-twin. Yep. So yeah, awesome day for riding. Little windy, but weather's pretty much perfect. We're going up into the foothills by the longest out of the route way possible.
Yeah, hopefully the wind is going to die down a bit.
Yeah, that's what they claimed. So, alright, I'll probably do another check-in today because this is actually a reasonable ride today. So, anything else, Smitty?
Not for me.
Alright, with that,
Peace out.
please hold. And we're back.
We are back.
Yep. Still the 7th. Still Sunday. Still riding. We're probably a little bit under 2 hours into our trip. We're on, what's this road? Pool Station Road. This is one of my favorite roads in the extended area. It's fun enough.
It is fun enough.
I was saying it's interesting how I'm cyclic with the bikes. I haven't been riding Norm a lot, and I mean I love Norm, but I don't know. I'd rather ride a little bike around roads like this, zip around on it with 2 little 17-inch wheels rather than a 21 and an 18. Yep. This is kind of the ugly section of Pool.
Yeah.
This is still where you buy the last mining pits. But up on the left will be that pretty cool, really creepily blue lake. Yep. Alright, anything else, Smitty?
Nope.
Alright, peace out, suckers. And we're back! So I have no idea why, whenever I go down Gwyn 9 Road, I take the poor Hornet. It's pretty bad. Seems like that's just the way it works out. But, so we're riding down this old road that, Laura's probably gonna kill us.
She agreed.
Her bike has the best suspension. I probably have the worst. So yeah, that's the McCallum River. I think this is the old original bridge that we're headed down towards. And the worst thing about this road is sometimes there's a car coming the other way, flying. That's why Mrs. Smith always lets me go in the front.
That's right, because I don't care about you.
Yep.
You're disposable.
No, we know that's the truth.
Hopefully that was a Freudian slip where you said we know that's the truth.
Yep. I'm concentrating on the bumps here. Yeah, I have a ton of other bikes that'd be way better for this road. Alright, well, I was going to keep filming until we got to the gosh darn bridge. But it might take a long time.
Yeah.
Well, we finally made it to the bridge on Gwyn Mine Road. Here's a picture of the Hornet, and here is a picture of Mrs. Smith with the Black Widow. Yep.
And we're back. Yep. Today is Columbus Day, and I'm off of work, and I'm riding the 599 again, the Hornet, because I needed to wash it today. Today is some bike maintenance day. I'm probably a little behind on some oil changes and things like that, but just even basic stuff. The Hornet's chain was filthy. It got even filthier yesterday because we had to ride down some dirt roads and some crappy roads, which I wasn't really expecting to do. So yeah, gave the Hornet a wash, cleaned the chain, just filled up the tank, and that's pretty much the story. So I don't know how much riding I'm going to get done today. It's already 10 o'clock and I'm not done with this bike, and then I was going to do Mrs. Smith's 230M because I'm so nice and the thing's filthy from the last time she took it out. Yep. So yeah, that be that. Hopefully this isn't the only check-in for today, but yesterday was an awesome ride. A lot of good riding. Probably did a few hundred miles, so that was super fun. Yep. Alright, well, I guess that's it. Instead of rambling on, that'll be that. So, alright, once I make this turn, I'll say what I always say, and that is, peace out. And we're back. Yep. Still the 8th of October, and I'm riding a CRF 230M. Mrs. Smith's bike. Vader is its name. I just changed the oil in it, and now I'm taking it on a run. We're back from a run from Cycle Gear to get oil for the Hornet. Hornet needs its oil change. You got a lot of bikes, man. Always oil to be changed. I change the oil. Try to do it once a year. So, yep. Always something to do with a fleet of bikes. So, yeah, I really like this bike. You know, every time I try to get Mrs. Smith to get rid of it, I'm like, why should I, man? It's super fun, you know, in a way. Like, sometimes I think, like, I should get a Grom, and then I'm like, don't get a Grom, man. Just ride this thing around a little bit more. It's pretty small. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not as small as, like, as a Grom is, but, it's small enough that I can get my feet down on the ground pretty easy, and it makes more power than a Grom, that's for sure. So, all right. Well, I guess I'll close it out. And with that, peace out. And we're back. Still October 8th, and I'm headed back to Cycle Gear because, I decided the Dux oil needed to be changed. That was the one that was the most overdue. Slipped through the cracks. So, figured I'd do it. Unfortunate thing is the Dux takes full synthetic, and I don't have enough full synthetic, so I'm headed back to Cycle Gear. Yep, that be the story. So, third check-in of the day. Exciting riding. Just chores. Cycle Gear twice. Alright, after I take this turn, I will sign off. Alright, and with that, peace out. And we're back. Yep. Today is the 9th of October, Tuesday. And yeah, more than halfway home. deep in a thought, almost forgot to record, but luckily I remembered. So yeah, today's like my Monday because yesterday was Columbus Day. I was off, so this is the first day of work for me for the week, and yeah, won't bitch too much about work. Just say I would have much rather just been riding today. I'll just leave it at that. So yeah, riding a 599 again today, the Hornet. Why? Because the Hornet was clean and I was in the front of the garage, so I was ready to roll. So yep, Young NC still at the shop. It's kind of a funny story about that. A little lesson here, I guess. Maybe I'll save the lesson learned until I pick Young NC back up, so it'll be better to talk about it when I have him, her, it. Young NC, I think it's a male. Alright, well with that, peace out.